GenSpark plus Microsoft Office update is insane. You are wasting hours every week doing things AI can now do in seconds. Building slides from scratch, staring at spreadsheets trying to make sense of the numbers, writing documents that take forever to get right. And the worst part? The tools to fix all of that are already sitting inside the apps you use every day. You just don't know it yet. Because GenSpark just dropped something that changes how you work inside Microsoft Office. Forever. And I'm going to break down exactly what it does, how it works, and why you need to know about it right now. Hey, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, and on this channel, we break down the AI tools and updates that actually matter for your work and your skills. This video is about GenSpark AI Workspace 4.0. It dropped on April 8th, 2026, and it's one of the biggest AI workflow updates I've seen in a while. We're talking about AI living inside PowerPoint, Excel, and Word as native plugins, a brand new desktop app that works directly with files on your computer, and a few more things I'll get to that are genuinely useful. But first, quick context on what GenSpark actually is. GenSpark is an AI company based in Palo Alto. They describe their AI as an AI employee, not just a chatbot. The idea is that it doesn't just answer questions, it takes action on your behalf across your tools and your files. The company was founded by people who came from Microsoft, Google, Meta, YouTube, and Pinterest. They've raised $545 million in total funding, including a $385 million Series B extension in March 2026, which valued the company at around $1.6 billion. They hit $250 million in annual recurring revenue within their first 12 months. So this is not a small startup with a shaky product. This is a fast-moving company with serious backing. Their AI, called GenSparkClaw, orchestrates over 70 AI models to complete tasks. And with Workspace 4.0, Claw just got a lot more powerful. Let me walk you through what's new. This is the big one. GenSpark's AI agents are now embedded directly inside Microsoft Office as native plugins, not a browser tab you have to switch to, not a separate app. Right there inside PowerPoint, Excel, and Word. PowerPoint first. GenSpark can now run deep research on your topic from inside PowerPoint and then help you edit your slides based on templates you already have. So you're not starting from a blank slide. You describe what you need, GenSpark does the research, and it builds into your existing deck. And because it uses your templates, it respects how your presentations already look. Now think about what that actually means in practice. Most of the time when you're building a presentation, you spend more time on research and structure than on the actual slides. You're tabbing between your browser, your notes, and PowerPoint, trying to piece it all together. This collapses that whole process into one place. You stay in PowerPoint the entire time. Excel. GenSpark can analyze your data and generate visualizations directly inside Excel. Instead of spending time figuring out which chart makes sense or manually writing formulas, you describe what you want to understand from the data, and GenSpark handles the analysis and builds the charts. For anyone who's ever spent an afternoon inside a spreadsheet trying to get numbers to tell a story, this saves real time. Word. GenSpark assists with intelligent document drafting and editing right inside Word. Writing a report, a proposal, a brief, you've got an AI working alongside you in the same document, not in a separate chat window, not on another screen. And one thing worth saying here, according to GenSpark's own blog, the agents inside Office are the same ones powering their standalone AI presentation and document tools. Same quality, just embedded where you already work. That's the whole point of this update. AI that fits your workflow, not the other way around. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Microsoft already has Copilot built into Office. So what's the difference? It's a fair question. Microsoft Copilot has years of development behind it and deep integration into the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. It's genuinely useful for a lot of things. GenSpark is taking a different approach. Copilot is built into the Microsoft ecosystem and processes through Azure's cloud. GenSpark is positioning itself as a platform that works across your tools regardless of who made them. And with Claw for desktop, it can work with your local files without sending them to the cloud at all. The two aren't necessarily in direct competition for every use case. But if you've tried Copilot and felt like it didn't quite fit the way you work, or if data privacy is a concern for you, GenSpark's approach is worth understanding. Since the free tier is available, there's no reason not to test both and see which one actually fits your workflow. The second major piece of this update is GenSparkClaw for desktop. And this is separate from the Office integration, so stay with me. Until now, GenSparkClaw only worked in the cloud and you had to upload files to use it. With Workspace 4.0, there's a native desktop client that works directly with the files on your computer. No uploading. It can open folders, rename files, pull data from spreadsheets, move things around, the repetitive mechanical tasks you'd otherwise do yourself. It also handles browser navigation automatically. Fill out forms, pull information from websites, navigate online tools, all without you stepping in manually. The privacy angle here matters too. Because your files don't have to leave your machine, this is a real option for anyone handling sensitive documents who doesn't want to push everything to the cloud. And just for context on how fast this team is moving, this entire Workspace 4.0 release came just 3 weeks after Workspace 3.0. There are 2 more things in this update worth knowing about. AI meeting notes. Connect your Google or Outlook calendar to GenSpark, and it automatically joins your scheduled calls, takes notes throughout, and sends a summary to all attendees when the meeting ends. No setup per meeting. No one has to remember to hit record. Live translation. Real-time multilingual translation in online meetings and video playback. If you're on a call with someone speaking a different language or watching a video that isn't in your language, it handles the translation live, not after the fact. If you work on a distributed team across different countries, that one feature changes how you collaborate day to day. And speaking of figuring out which features are actually worth your time in practice, this is a good moment to bring something up. When I first started using tools like GenSpark, I was genuinely overwhelmed. There are so many updates, and it's hard to know which workflows are actually worth your time versus which ones just sound good in a demo. That's when I created a community called AI Profit Boardroom. We've got over 2,000 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works in practice. Real use cases, practical implementations. It's helped me figure out which workflows save time versus which ones add more complexity than they're worth. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and your skills, check it out. Link in the description. Here's what I think is actually significant about this update beyond the feature list. The problem with a lot of AI tools right now is that they're useful, but they add friction. You have to switch apps, copy and paste, remember to use them. That context switching breaks your focus and adds up over a week. What GenSpark is building with Workspace 4.0 is AI that's just already there. Desktop native, Office native, meeting native. GenSpark's own blog described it as AI that fits into how you already work, rather than asking you to reorganize around it. And that's exactly the right direction. The shift that's happening right now in AI is from tools you go to tools that come to you. A year ago, using AI for work meant opening a chat window, typing a prompt, copying the output and pasting it somewhere else. That still works, but it's friction. And friction is what stops people from actually building AI into their daily workflow. What Workspace 4.0 is doing is removing that friction layer. The AI is already in the app you have open. You don't have to go get it. Is this perfect? Probably not. The space is competitive. Microsoft's own Copilot has years of deep integration into Microsoft 365 behind it. The real test of GenSpark's approach will be whether the output quality matches the quality of the idea over time. But the direction is right, and the free tier means you can test it without committing to anything. My recommendation is simple. Go to GenSpark AI. They have a free tier. Pick one workflow this week, try the PowerPoint or Excel plugin on something you'd normally do manually, and see how it compares. That's the fastest way to know if it works for your specific situation. If you want to be around people who are actually using these tools and sharing what works and what doesn't, check out AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What's working? What's not? Which tools are worth your time? Which ones to skip? No hype. Just solid practical guidance from people doing the work. Link in the description. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links are in the comments and the description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are crushing it with AI. If this video helped you, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.